got my first delivery, getting it ready for everybody. I'm a little bit pregnant. At least this time I'm married to the baby daddy. Not like the other baby daddies. Just kidding, just have one baby daddy. Let's see, this is one of the steak knife sets with the black handles. And I prefer the black handles personally because they're kind of a little textured. So I feel like I get a better grip with it. But in general, most people prefer the stainless handles. So that one is the serrated steak knife, which is what I use. They do have the non-serrated too. This one is the Pairing Galore set. And I have to admit the stainless are very attractive, so I get it. But this is the set of 3 paring knives. Looks like the granny and the traditional paring knives. So I think most people who have been buying these from me know that Rada comes with a lifetime warranty and that it's made in the USA. So that's another Pairing Galore. So people really like it. It pretty much sells itself once people know that I carry it or that I'm selling it. This one is the Paring and Peel. Now I haven't used their peeler yet, but they stay sharp according to my friends and family who use it. That is a nice paring knife. I don't have the paring knife yet. Well, actually I do. I have the one that's called the regular paring knife. It's a longer paring knife. I don't have the short one like that. Here is this one's called the Utility / Steak Knife. This is the one I just mentioned that's not serrated. So it's more multi-purpose, and all of these come with black handles or the stainless handles. The one I have is this size, but it's serrated or serrated, depending on where you're from. Here is another Paring Peel. This is a big box. Paring Plus. So this is a couple of paring knives that comes with a sharpener. So a gift set with the sharpener. Oh, I'm going to show you the sharpener. Someone ordered one of those. The sharpener my mother-in-law has had for over a decade. She loves her sharpener. She sharpens some of my knives for me. And people, they tell me how much they love this sharpener. And it's so simple. This is it. I'm going to open it for you. It's extremely simple. Just really basic, but supposedly it lasts a super long time. With that, it also has a lifetime warranty, but people really love it, and they say that Rada knives sharpen over and over very well. You don't need to sharpen them very often, but when you do, you run it through the sharpener a couple of times and you're good to go. Now the brand that she sharpened, my mother-in-law sharpened for me, was not Rada, but I am really excited about getting my own Rada knives. Here is a serrated paring. I don't have this one. I just like serrated myself because if I'm peeling an apple or something like that, I feel like I have more control with it. But I did like that. Richie, I got us a new knife. We're going to order this one next. The serrated. I'm going to poke myself. Maybe I'll... There. Yeah. It's been exciting getting these in. And people get very excited about it. I guess when you're over 40, you get excited about things like this. And can openers. Yay. Here is a turnover. I'm not going to take this one out because you can see it pretty well here. But they have more than just knives now. Here's a big cookie sheet. This sucker's pretty big and pretty sturdy. It's a large cookie sheet, huh? And it's not that expensive considering that it has a lifetime warranty and it's made in the US because, you know, we make the best products here. I hate how China has taken over so much of what we buy. And it's funny because the other day, I was getting out some stuff from when I was a teenager and younger. And I was looking, you know, on the back to see where everything was made. And a lot of that was made in the US. And some of this stuff I had from when I was Livia's age, 5 years old. And it's still great, made in the US. But I also found some things in there made in Taiwan. And if you think about it, back then, you were seeing more imported things from Taiwan. And then today, everything's in China, but that made in Taiwan stuff lasts really well too, from what I could tell from my old memoirs and toys and stuff. But all of this is made in the USA. This is a serrated pie server. You can't really see the little edges there, but I like the idea of it being serrated because when I'm trying to cut things too, I don't want to just mush it. I want to cut it a little bit on the way down. But yeah, good times. It's funny that with this stuff being made in the US that it's really not that expensive because a lot of times we have to pay more for made in the US stuff, but this costs no more than the stuff you see at Bed Bath & Beyond that's made in China. I think this might be the one. Yeah, this is the one I have. This is the Super Pair. Yeah. So it's very good and pointed. And this is what I use for, one of those that I use for cutting my apples and stuff like that. And even slicing up an onion. Not that I do a ton of cooking, but now that I'm staying home and taking care of my family, I do more than I used to. Let me see if there's anything new in here that you haven't seen yet. Cheese knife. Oh, I want one of these. This one's not mine. I asked everyone if I could cut these open. They said I could. I want one of these cheese knives because we eat a lot of solid cheese. And why it matters if you have a cheese knife, because those little holes right there help so that when you're cutting it, it doesn't stick to the knife. I can't stand it when I'm cutting the cheese. Richie, I said cut the cheese on camera. When it sticks to the knife, I hate that. But anyway, that's why they make the little holes in the cheese knives. And then if you're fancy and you're serving it, you can use the little points to serve it. I don't do a lot of serving. And I think this is the last one you haven't seen yet. This one's not in the catalog. It's called the ham slicer. And this will be on my next order for myself because I made a ham not long ago. It was after Christmas, but I made a ham and we had a hard time cutting it with what we have. So, ham slicer. Yeah. Now that one at least looks like a weapon. So when Facebook bans me again for selling weapons, at least they're almost justified on that one. Wait a minute. Here's the serrated slicer. So you haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, this is the last thing to show you. The serrated slicer. Ooh, I like that. And this is actually also on my list of things to get for myself. And this one, I'm going to try to do a demo with this particular knife in a little while. So you'll see me wearing the same clothes because I bought some cabbage and some pineapple and I want to try it out with this one. Those are always a little bit tougher to slice. Thanks for watching.